Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you guys doing? Oh, somebody in here already. Now, who is in here? Say your name. Say your name. Let me know you're here. Say your name. Say your name. It has been a long day, long night. I'm still tired from what we did last night. Okay. So I'm going to start out with just a temperature check real quick. And this is going to be for the collective. Hey, Archangel, who else is in? This is going to be for the collective, like what's happening this week. I know yesterday we did some amazing mediumship on the spot readings, which was really cool. So for the collective right now, I'm just going to do a quick temperature check. Hi, good evening. Okay. And let's at the bottom of the deck, we got the moon. Okay, let's see what's happening with that. Moon is overall energy. We do have that full moon energy going on. Let's see. Okay, so this is for the collective. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Hey, smooth sailing. Now you guys can ask me any questions that you want to ask me. Again, if it's mediumship where you want to connect with a loved one, I kindly ask that you either follow me on Instagram or you donate to my Cash App or my PayPal. All that information is below in the description box as well. So let's get this show started. So the energy that I saw at the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling was the moon card. So we are in the full moon in Aries, and then we have, full moon in Libra, but we are in Aries season. So even now, we are feeling like a lot of different vibrations going on. And for the collective, those of you who are highly sensitive, you have definitely been feeling the shifts, the changes, and it seems like if you look at your natal chart, every time something is changing, you have one of the planets or one of the signs in your chart, right? And so with the moon card, it's talking about things being hidden, but also your spiritual gifts as well. So for those of you for the last 2 days that I've been on have witnessed me channel like right in front of your eyes to some of the subscribers. It's donation, my love. Like this is just, me giving back, people helping people. The reason why I'm doing it that way today is because the last 2 nights, yesterday I was on live for 4 hours and everyone was coming to me and just was like, okay, like, what about this person? What about that person? What about this person? And I went to bed like feeling depleted. And I've only been able to do that. That's how I know our gifts are being enhanced is normally when I'm just like, my gifts just turn on when they want to turn on. But last night it was like everyone who asked me something, I just was like, went into that spiritual side of me and just was answering every one of their questions about their family, about their relatives. And it does be a bit much on me a little bit because it's something that it's a new gift for me. And again, we're all going to be getting our new gifts, or the gifts that you have are going to be really enhanced, okay? And so today we're not going to be on here for 4 hours because clearly you guys had me like cramped up. And so, for those of you who haven't done so as of yet, you also can check the website out, www.christythecrystal.indigo, if you need Reiki, if you need past life regression, Akashic Records. I am booked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for Reiki sessions and Twin Flame sessions. If you want to book any of those days, just email me the time. You can look at my calendar too as well on the website, because I want them an hour after each other, like an hour in between. Like, hey Kay, hey Anna. So if I do like a Reiki session at 7, I need an hour break before I start the next one at 8, right? And so that's to recharge, because the things that I see in your session, and what a Reiki session does is really get you back in alignment, really get your energy back in alignment. And for all of you who are highly sensitive, I recommend you get it every 3 months, only because now we're in the new age of Aquarius. And for us, all of us who have spiritual gifts, this energy is potent, right? Hey, happy. So that's why today, and I talked to some of my soul sisters today, and I was like, I can't do that again. Like, we were all on the channel last night till 4 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, I think you guys are so beautiful, because when you help me really step out of my like spiritual closet and not be so nervous, and like push me to do something like that, not so much push, but to, you know, allow me to strengthen myself, that was really beautiful. So tonight, if you guys want, me pulling cards, if you want a channeled message, that's cool. But my Cash App is there for you to donate. And hey Susie. And my all of my info is in one of my videos below, where you can actually um you know get all of my information, my Etsy shop, what I'm wearing tonight. One of my soul sisters wanted me to show you guys this and talk about this. So with my spiritual gifts, I also, hey, je ne sais quoi. They go one of my little soul babies right there. I'm so proud of all of you guys. You guys like, yeah. So this here is called, I got you, Sue. So this here is called an amulet, okay? So for you guys being light workers, star seeds, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, you need a hit, right? So whether you're in a toxic work environment, whether you're in a toxic family environment, regardless where you are or what's happening, you need to always have your special thing with you, right? That's what we'll call it. Like how Superman just needed like that little, like I think he was afraid of like the meteorite or whatever, like the meteorite made him weak or whatever. So this is your strength. So when you wear this around your neck on the inside, and I'll show you, my soul sister wanted me to tell you guys about this and remind her. On the inside, there are special herbs, oils, and things like that that I put in there. Whatever I see for you. And when you wear this around your neck, automatically you're going to sense this beautiful, like flowing energy, and it's for protection, right? So, all of the products that I have on my site are affordable. My exchanges, that's what we call it, affordable. And if you need a sigil, so I'm working with light language now. I don't know if you guys know about that, light codes. I'm a star seed and a light worker and an indigo and a high priestess. So, it's different things. And all of you, like some of my soul sisters are in here, my soul babies are in here, and they are one of the same. And so I have products on the site. My Etsy shop is Chrissy Crystal Indigo. Check that out if you need crystals, herbs for your spiritual gifts, whatever. And for those of you who have the high priestess essence, right? You are going to start doing the same thing that I'm doing, but I don't want you to think that you're crazy, because when spirit is trying to get you to talk to somebody, or someone's loved one is trying to work through you, you'll notice a couple signs. Here are some of them. You'll either start rocking like this. They call them rockers, right? Or you'll just be like like off in the daze a little bit, because you're hearing something and your body will immediately start to gyrate or vibrate. So if you have any questions, because that's one of the gifts that's like really coming strong now for me, besides the other ones with which we'll do a live healing session. I know you guys are waiting for that hit. Again, for anything, because you guys cooked me last night. Um, you see my hair a little fried down, laid to the side. Um, if anything that you need, we'll do the healing session twice. We'll do it in the beginning and then we'll do it in the end. Now, one of my gifts is also sound healing. So I can either work with a sound bowl or I can do it with my voice in tone, right? So some of you guys on the channel last night saw um, one of our little light workers comment when you started singing, Chrissy, like my chest opened up. Why was that? And so that's what happens. Like your voice, like some of you guys have the gift of sound healing, sound frequency, right? Atlantis. So I'm going to start off the reading or this session, Tarot After Dark, with my favorite song that I like to do to open you guys up. So I need all of you guys to type in the chat, I accept, and we're going to get this show on the roll. We're not going to be on here for 4 hours today, okay? You're not going to cook me today, but we will get this show on the road. I need you to type you accept in the in the in the comment. And don't forget, smooth sailing I saw, so I will take care of that right after I do the tarot. When I do that, I need to pull in. You need to be ready to ask your question, what you want me to do for you. And we'll go there. I just want to get you guys warmed up first, all right? So everyone accepts, so that's cool. All 8 of you guys are in here. Woohoo! Anna accepts. All right. So for the 2 that just joined in, we're about to do a healing session real quick. It's just like sending healing. And you with this transmission, right? So what we're going to do today, because a lot of you guys were asking me, like, is there super chat? Can you donate? My Cash App is in the subject title, but also my Gmail, PayPal is Chrissy, CHRISSY 0627 at gmail.com. And you'll see why I'm saying that, because if you look at the what we did yesterday, and the girls can vouch for me on here, those who were in here, we were literally in here for 4 hours. I did 3 healings yesterday, and I did about 9 channelings, right? So it was live at 5. All right, so here we go. So what I need you guys to do is I want you to put your hands on the screen, and I want you in front of the screen. And what I want you to do is really start breathing, get calm. So this transmission is going to really open you up. That's the intention, and allow you to accept your spiritual gifts, allow you to be one with yourself, allow you the courage to really dive in regards to your life path and purpose. Okay. And I'm going to get my favorite melody that I like to play for it. And I want you guys to get ready as I call in my guides, angels, and ancestors. All right. So anytime I do this, I just want to bring it in.
Think about what you could think about. Aliens are real, all right. When you're not thinking about weeds. There's just too much evidence.
All right, so what I need you guys to do, hey, Aaliyah J, I need your hands on the screen. So this is how we start our Tarot After Dark, okay? Hands towards the screen. And since you all accept, I am sending you love and light. With this transmission, I want you to go far with your manifestations, dreams, and goals, okay? You ready? Someone's a little nervous. It's okay, just breathe. All right, guys. How you feeling? Did I put you out? What happened? Y'all look quiet over there. What's going on? What's going on? Are y'all okay? Okay, good. I'm like, are you there? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a lot. Okay, good. When I do that for you guys, look at Selena. Hey, Selena. She's like, I'm back. um, when we do tarot after dark, I want you guys to understand something. When I get ready to send you guys healing, you have to be relaxed. You have to be calm. So when I'm sending it, and if you're nervous or you're like going through some things, you'll send that energy to me. And so instead of me stopping the entire thing, because then it'll start to hurt and it'll start to cramp me up. If you notice, you saw me in a little bit when I started to reiki it out as I was still sending the energy. And that's me trying to get you to calm down, to soothe yourself, because you know, some of you guys may be a little bit nervous, right? So good. I have to get you guys in the energy. So I did pull a spread. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to get right into the channeling. Again, if you guys want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is hashtag Christina, CHRISTINA, KIZER. It's in the subject title. Or my PayPal is chrissy0627@gmail.com. The only reason why I'm doing this today is because yesterday y'all had me on the channel. I already explained to the others, but we have new people in the room. All right, Earth, that's right. You're gonna feel that a lot. Maybe today you guys have felt your heart chakra still cracking and opening up. Man, it's just like this role reverse is really about to take us to the moon. With that being said, oh yeah, so that's why I'm doing that, because literally I didn't go to sleep yesterday until 5 a.m. Jazzy Ma! Woo! Birthday girl! Ow! In the house. Woo! Woo! So we just did like a healing, but right now I'm pulling this spread for you guys. Again, if you guys want to ask me questions, these are the rules. You want to ask me questions about a relative about anything, totally fine. But if you do so, make sure as an exchange, you either donate to the Cash App or my PayPal, or you follow me on Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. There has to be an even exchange. It can't be just me on here just like pushing myself out. And you guys, when you start doing your spiritual work, you'll know why it's important to have an equal exchange, because of the energy is put back into the universe. So everybody knows that who has a spiritual business on here, right? With that being said, I'm gonna get your question ready, what you wanted to ask me. So after this, I can start channeling for you guys, and whatever needs to come through comes through. So for the collective, really fast, I know you guys love the cards. Um, so there's a lot of energy and changes within the collective, with all of you divine feminines, divine masculines, if you're watching. You know, the roles are reversing. Like the divine feminines, you guys are really leaping out forward into your power, and divine spirit source God is definitely supporting you, because they see it has been such a difficulty, right? And excuse me, why I say that is because with you trying to be on your mission, there's been so many things that's been thrown at you left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. And some of you are like, okay, I'm applying to jobs, I'm doing this. What's not happening? Why is it not working? Some of you are like, okay, my divine masculine is over here lost in the sauce, holding up my process, etc. So there's so many things happening within the collective that divine source spirit guide sees how hard you're working, what your mind is thinking, where your heart is at, and they're stepping in like, no, 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 we're here to support you, we got you. So it ends here, because again, we are the leaders, right? So whatever is meant for us in our soul contract, what we signed up for, what spirit is having us to do in regards to the age of Aquarius, nothing can get in the way of that. And if they see that we're having all these difficulties and we're breaking down from it, we're being depressed from it, we're barely hanging on from it, it's like, my baby, he divine feminine got to do what they got to do. I need to step in and shake some things up, right? Specifically those of you who are also with your highly level soulmate, divine masculine, however it resonates, right? But this is the theme. Usually the overall energy will be the theme, and we'll talk about that. But this is the thing. Why is this the thing? All these energetic downloads and light codes that you guys have been getting, you've been seeing auras a lot, more colors. You have been feeling hot heat around your sacral chakras. Like we are going through a huge evolutionary change right now. And when I saw this moon card come out, I started giggling. I'm like, yeah, I know what that means. So a lot of you guys are going to be able to communicate with animals a lot more. A lot of you guys, mediumship abilities are going to start to take place. So for example, if you have dreams now and you're noticing you're talking to somebody that has passed already, or a loved one that has died, and you're having a full-blown conversation with them in your vision, that's not a vision. You're opening up your mediumship abilities to communicate with passed on loved ones. You're starting to do it in the 5D first, right? And then it'll shift over to the 3D, right? And so that's what that moon card talks about. It talks about secrets, things being done in the dark that's brought to light. Also with here, I'll tell you, happy. Also with here, remember that question you're asking me. Also with here, this also talks about mediumship, death, like things like that. These are the pillars, right? And so also with your connection, things are going to be brought to the light. So if you haven't been like connected with your divine counterpart, we'll say divine counterpart because some in here tonight have soulmates, highly level soulmates, right? And so with that, it's going to be things brought to their reality, to their attention, to their sight, where they're like, oh man, like, why didn't I see this before? Right? And so this was really beautiful when it came out. Now we have this as the present, right? We have the Two of Cups. We know it's about choices. We know it's about duality, but How many times, regardless of what channel you've been watching, have you saw this card come out as of recently? Because this is a destined, this is a fated connection. Whether you're a soulmate, whether you're a twin flame, we have work to do, right? We're recognizing, we're each accepting the cup, right? Supported by divine source, spirit, God, right? And then we have this energy here where it's like we're in our power, we've done our healing, but we're still not paying attention to the ultimate goal. Some of us thinks like, okay, once I get on my life path and purpose mission, I'm getting married to my divine masculine or my soulmate. Like, if that's what you're thinking and if that's what your energy is all about right now and that's what you're on, then that's not the right energy to be in. Because what you should be thinking about is getting to your purpose, your mission, right? And so that's the beauty of it, because as you align, as you are called to do what Spirit Source Divine God has planned for you, do you notice the blessings that come easily to you? Do you see where it's not hard to struggle, right? Where it's just like, you want this? Yes. You want that? Yes. So get out of that energy, because you need to really focus on your healing, where you're being called to go to. Send your divine counterpart healing in the 5D. That's the best way to work it if you aren't in, if you're not like seeing each other every day or talking every day. They feel it. You are one. You will notice now when you're healing your chakras and you're meditating, no, vice versa. When you're doing the energy healing on your divine counterpart, you're starting to feel it as you work their chakras in your same body, right? And that's a beautiful thing. I was working my divine counterpart chakra last night at 4 a.m. And as soon as I got on the sacral and the root, my butt just was like, I was like, oh man. I was like, I guess I'm getting a hit too, But this is really beautiful, meaning that the more we ascend, the more we're coming into alignment with each other, regardless if we're talking to each other every day or not. So the next card is the Seven of Cups, choices, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We got all 3 cups here: 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups. This is talking about emotions. This is talking about being able to express ourselves, right? But about making the right choices. So here you see I'm using the right of weight. I had to bring out the beast, right? He hasn't made a choice yet, or she hasn't made a choice yet. Her focus is on, the life path and purpose mission, but she's looking like, you better not pick nothing else. You better pick me in this cup, right? Right? But when we look at the after tarot, he chooses everything else but the divine feminine, right? And so here we're at a choice, especially the divine masculines. This is eating them up for those of you who have not been in communication or little to minimal communication with your divine counterpart, right? Because divine feminines is like, you know what? I gotta get on my hot foot. Like, you ain't picking up what I'm stepping in. Let me just keep moving. But I got you in my heart, right? And some of us, we want that feeling where we can wake up in the morning and be like, I don't feel anything, thank God, right? But again, once you get on your spiritual journey and you go through your spiritual awakening, there's no forgetting what you already know. I can just pretend I never knew any of this. It's too late, right? So this is all beautiful energy. And then we have the overall energy. Boom. This came out yesterday, right? We got 4 of Wands, 11-11, union. Some of you guys power couple. Some of you guys are really going to create a legacy with each other. This is coming out strong. And for those who have been following me for the longest, they'll tell you I don't get on my channel every day talking about unions tomorrow. Like, what? Because I'll be upside down like a vampire with my connection. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck, okay? So this is the overall energy. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And under that, only triple clarifying, we got the wedding card, 6 of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sag. The same thing with the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. And we're in Aries season. So things are about to get fired up. Right? So, guys, again, get in your purpose. Focus on your mission. Don't, you know, argue with your divine counterpart at this time. Don't get frustrated with them at this time. Really just focus on what you're being called to do, your gifts, etc. And happy, how you know what spiritual gifts you have is by what you're called to do and what you're drawn to. So if you see a lot, like when you're sleeping and you're thinking you're just having all these dreams, okay, you're a seer. If you hear different voices or messages when you're like asking something or just out of the blue, you have the clear audience, right? So there's different ways. If you have these M's on your hands, you can have the ability to heal. Hi, Timothy. And do magical work beyond your own imagination. It just depends on, like, again, I talk to you guys about your soul contract. What's in your soul contract? And that's where your past life regression comes from. That's where your Akashic records come from. Um, yeah. So, can I have the question that you wanted to ask me? And again, if you guys have questions, drop them below. We'll be on here today for an hour and 15 minutes. Y'all will not kill me. The timer is 32 minutes in. All right. So shoot, give me your questions. I do have one. Let me see, because I never can. Leo here claiming it out. Okay, happy. Let me see. I saw something. There we go. Susie. Susie, did somebody send you to me? Battery, remember your question, okay? What's coming towards love? Smooth sailing. Ask me. Yeah. Hall, battery. Like, are you sure you want love? I mean, like, you're saying that, but are you confident that you really want love now, right? So we sit there and we talk about like how we want love, is love coming towards me, but what is your heart saying, right? Because I mean, we know, like, we've been through the ringer, and it's like as soon as we think about that love, right, as soon as we think about like what it is that we want, um oh, okay, um if we think about what it is that we want, but then also when it's brought to our energy field, there's the fear, right? So you're saying, when is love coming to you? Do you go outside? Do you go to places where you'll actually meet someone? Do you write it down in your affirmations? Do you say, I need to write my intentions out so I can attract a partner that's aligned for me? So make sure when you guys write your intentions, please put in there, and not a cheater. Okay, like, y'all seem to keep forgetting to write about the cheating part, because they be like, man, I manifested the perfect one, but that one was a cheater, right? So make sure you write your affirmations out. Okay, Blair, remember your question. Susie, somebody cash app me a channeled message as a donation. Talk to me. Don't be shy. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Okay. Is that what you're asking me? So Susie M, Battery, you know I hit it on the head. Susie M. Channel message. Susie, or do you want me to call you Smooth Sailing? I can't. Smooth Sailing. So here we go. So okay, Susie. All right. So listen. So when it comes to this like love or whatever, I feel like there was a person, right? And you know how people are so much in their head that they're not in their heart, right? And so it's like their love language is different. And so I feel like with this individual, they was always in their head and they couldn't really express like their emotions on like anything. And it was just like you was like, if it could be you, the energies are interchangeable, but it was like you could, if you could just say something, say how you feel, like express, like just open up, like it's that type of energy coming through. And I need to see you talk to me when I'm communicating with you so we can communicate with each other. Okay? And so that's the energy that I'm getting with that. And not only that, but um everyone awakens at a different time, right? And so when you're in connections where you feel it in your soul, like, man, this was my person, like I thought this was my one, etc., etc., you do know that divine masculines and divine feminines handle their awakenings totally different, right? Yeah. um but this is a destined fated connection, right? And so with this connection, you have to think strategic. No, no, no. You have to think strategic. So I'm gonna tell you what to do. Now, if you go doing what you want to do, that's on you. That's on you. All right. But I'm gonna tell you what would be the best. And what would be the best is I want you to work with him from a 5D energy space, right? That's the best thing to do right now with this person because at the end of the day, they're not, yeah, they're not like as you are, right? Again, remember, you're the leader, right? And so, what you're being asked to do is really focus on your mission, your spiritual gifts that you really don't want to be trying to focus on, and what your life purpose entails, right? And so that's what's going to bring you guys closer together. That's what's going to make you guys understand each other more because at the end of the day, if someone see like if they have that energy where someone's like, I need you, 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 are you going to really want to be around that person? And even if it's a soul twin flame, whatever, that confidence speaks volumes, you understand? And so um with your connection, there's a lot of air, right? Like the air signs are always like up in their head. They have to think it over a million times. They can't really just come out with an answer. They got to really look at all crevices before they give you an answer. And again, you guys are on this journey. Yeah. You can do it. You guys are on this journey, again, to awaken each other. So, for example, when he treats you a certain type of way, right? And when you feel that, you really all you go back to like, oh man, this is what I went through. Oh, because we're all on the wavelength, yeah. Yeah. So you always thinking like, this is what I went through before when I was a kid, like that abandon, like that energy, and that does trigger you. Like when your person does certain things, it throws you right back to your childhood, where like I remember when it was like this, or I remember when this person let me down. You have to really work on those wounds, and I'm telling all of you guys, my students are in here tonight. In the chat, all it's like three of them, and I don't know if Pretoria jumped in either, but with the spiritual development class, you learn how to work your gifts. You learn how to turn off your gifts, turn them on, not let them just run you ragged, right? And it'll be starting the second week of April, and it's only 2 days a week. We meet for an hour because the first semesters are at 5, the second semesters are at 6, and it's $40 a week for 2 classes, right? So I don't charge and be all crazy. This is what I wanted when I went through my spiritual awakening, and I just felt like it would be a great thing for you guys to learn. I will tell you what you need for class when you need it. And you want to learn how to work your gifts, just gave you the solution, right? And with this connection, you know, you or I don't have control over our divine masculines. We can help and assist and aid with being that leader that we are. But divine, again, remember all this energy that we're recently feeling, divine has stepped in. You hear me? Because again, they see how bad we were suffering, trying to get, especially those who got, divine masculines who's lost in the sauce. For those of you who actually, live with your divine counterpart, but it's you're just trying to really get there, you guys are way a step ahead of others, right? And again, you'll see a huge change with your divine counterpart. You're gonna see it. A lot of you are expecting, maybe not now, an apology. Hey, Zenka. All right, girl. um, Zenka's on from Bangkok. Um, you're gonna see a lot. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of changes within the divine counterpart. Just stay in your power. Like, don't go over there like, why aren't you calling me? Like, don't get all like, because I've been there. I've done it too. Like, I've rolled up and like made a whole lights, camera, action show. So I get it, but no, right now, Spirit is definitely helping those of you who are in connections. Okay. And any other questions you have for me? Again, you guys, if you want to ask me about a passed on loved one, totally fine. All I ask is either you donate to the channel or you follow me on Instagram at Christy the Crystal Indigo, whatever. But there has to be an equal exchange. You can't burn me out like last night. Any other questions? Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to talk about. So thank you, Kay. If you guys need assistance with your divine counterpart, I can do a twin flame healing session. The exchange is only 111. The exchange is only 111. And with that, you will start to see different changes. Like, for example, when my soul sister was the first client that I did the twin flame healing for, and it was like immediate, like a switch. And I'm sitting there looking dumbfounded. I'm like, what? All these changes and just different things going on, and I'm over here struggling with my DM. I'm like, that's when I realized there was a conflict of interest. You cannot, to a certain extent, you can heal your DM, but I can't heal my DM. Like, there's extra things that someone else have to come in which divine communicated to me. Like, don't worry, like from here we got it. And I was just like, please, because I'm hanging on by a thread, right? So I do offer twin flame healing sessions as well. Check out the community tab posts. Like, I have testimonials, even on my Instagram page, like on my IG stories, testimonials in there. It's really cool. All right. So who was next? Somebody asked me something about something. Battery. I think I did answer battery. Mm-hmm. We're all hanging on by a thread. Let me see something. It's a death and rebirth. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you guys got this. Like, please, divine feminines, don't give up. Do not give up right now. It's too Blair, I want you, no, it don't have anything to do with it. When it comes to you, Blair, um, I want you to focus on your mental. I want you to focus on what you believe, what you can attract, right? So in your case, you have to learn how to quiet your mind, right? And when you quiet your mind, you'll be able to understand what your connection is all about, right? Because for you, you have so many different journeys and avenues that you're trying to figure out in which way you should go down. You aren't even focused on, not to say like in a bad way or anything like that, but you're not focused on the true mission of what you're supposed to be doing. And so what I want you to do is I want you to go into meditation, and I want you to first align your chakras. So start from your root, go to your crown, and I want you to play this meditation on YouTube. It says talk to God. You'll know it. You'll see it. It says talk to God meditation. Speak with God meditation, and you'll see like purple, bluish like colors in the video. And when you put this meditation on and you ask in this space here, from here, your mental, or in your mind, you'll get the answers back, right? And so, again, you are going to be connected with your divine counterpart. Those of you who are in here right now and haven't met your divine counterpart, it's on the way, right? And the reason why I'm telling you that is because when I'm connected to someone, that is why they're here, right? So Blair, you understand that? Who's Robbie? Robbie, 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 Robbie. 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 Y'all gotta let me know. Yeah, you guys will be fine. You guys will be fine when you see each other, Anna. Yeah, but you gotta want you more than the world understands. Like you gotta turn it inward. When you turn it inward, you're reversing the roles. Because at the end of the day, this person feels your energy and feels that, and that pushes them away because it's so intense. So when you reverse the roles, you pull it back, you focus on your life purpose mission, then that person comes to you. Then that person wants you. When you saw what I did right today with the healing. We'll do one more before I end this chat. And when you do this type of work, um you touch the heart. And if I was to meet you guys in person, you will see the difference of how this is. And then the magnet, if it's like this and we're distant, imagine how it is in person, right? And so when you learn how to work your healing gifts, you're able to touch their heart, touch their throat, go to their crown, help their sacral out. And when you tune in, spirit will show you each part where they need support. So say for example, I knew there was something mentally going on with my divine counterpart. So as I started to get out of my ego and just thinking, I'm gonna fix you, right? This is what I did. I said, Spirit, show me where I need to help, right? Not fix, because it's not our job to fix everything, but with my guides, my angels, show me where I need to support. And they showed me the bugs all over the brain. And immediately I started wiping them away. This is how energy works. This is how when you light language and things like that, they show me, right? And so that's how I started to help. Because if a person don't want to go get help and you feel like they having a mental breakdown or whatever, it's only going to get worse, right? Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Anna. Next spread out, we got the Hierophant, the Tower. We have the Seven of Wands. We also have the Six of Cups, and we have the Magician as the overall energy. All right. Anyone else have anything else they want to ask? Yeah, I've been, as soon as I read your question, happy earlier, you're welcome, Anna. As soon as I answered your question earlier, I read it and I got it, right? And when it comes to you and your divine masculine, I want you to find your strength. You understand? I want you to find your strength, because in this energy that he's not seeing what is being shown to him. He's not ready to see what's being shown to him, right? And so that's what I talked to you about yesterday when I said, I want you to focus on where you're being called to focus on. We can't think about being in union, married, and like all this stuff when we're not fixed, when we're not healed, when we're not aligned to what we're supposed to be doing. And so when you have that energy of your divine masculine on your mind all the time and you just really want this connection so bad, again, they feel that energy and they just run. Now, when you notice, when you just be really zoned out into your own world, your divine masculine comes out the blue. You get a text out the blue, I'm popping up out the blue. Again, focus on where you're being called, because when I read the question you asked me, I got your divine masculine's energy, and it was like, I don't want to talk right now. I can't make him give me a channel message because I'm forcing him against his will, and it wouldn't work anyway. So when you're open and willing to receive, like for example, for me, right? When I snuck and gave my divine masculine energy healing a year ago, I told you this on the channel last night. My arms were paralyzed for about an hour because he didn't understand that energy. Yep. And my arms were like noodles. And I was sending the energy and I was just like, you're gonna love me. Like I was just blasting the energy, right? And I got blasted right back and my arms were like noodles. And it took my soul brother an hour to just get any kind of movement back in my arms. So this is the type of magical beings that we are. We really can get hurt if we're not doing things out of integrity, right? And so advice for you with your divine masculine: start healing yourself, and in turn, your divine masculines begin to heal as well. You are the magician. You can make it happen. And all of you in the chat, you're like, how do I use my spiritual gifts? Like, how do I turn it on? You've been using your gifts. Your gifts just been using you. That's it. When that intuition kicks in, what is that? Which one of the clairs is that? My students are in here. Help my our other soul sisters and brothers out. Your intuition is a gift. Your sight is a gift. Your smell is a gift. Your hearing is a gift. Right? Who else have any questions? Remember that song? I hope you put it on Apple last night. Happy, the surrender song. I want you to listen to that every day. Je ne sais quoi. You got a question? Jazzy Ma, you got a question? Kay, you got a question? Yes, but you don't want to do it that way. You're like, oh, so forget him in the 3D and then focus on him in the 5D, but still in your heart, you're doing it because you want to get married and you want to be together. That's not why you should be thinking that. So with myself and my divine counterpart, you know what I be thinking? I be like, man, you slowing up my mission. I don't even be thinking about kids, getting married, none of that. I've shifted from that part now that we're all on our awakening 3 years in, right? I've shifted from that part to like, man, you holding up my like the purpose, like, come on, man, like you're holding it up. And you know, even he laughed when I talked to my soul sister in the car when I was riding one day, and he was with me, and I was like, you know, I explained the story to you guys. My divine masculine walked past my hallway and saw my bookshelf and saw a witch sigil book on my bookshelf and was like, and I like immediately got like burning. I was burning on the inside, like he saw the book, like he saw, oh my God. And as soon as it was time for us to leave, he goes, "You better not be doing none of that witch stuff on me." And again, my divine masculine is a divine masculine that's scared of spiritual gifts. Yes, you can ask anything. Again, like as long as you donated to the channel, follow me on Instagram at Christy the Crystal Indigo, or subscribed, some type of energy exchange. I don't want you guys having me depleted like yesterday. Okay. And so I told my divine counterpart, I was like, if I did some witch stuff on you, we would have been married. Them lips dropped like, boom, there you go. See, okay, yep, all of the, like you'll see the waves, which waves belong to who. Um, and again, sometimes we do fall back in that chaser energy, but you know, it's consistently like front, back, front, back, front, back. But you want to get out of that energy, and Spirit, Divine, Source, God is moving us out of that energy. Any questions you guys have? I told you I can't see all of um questions. I always have to go in here and like look, and then it like disappears. Yes, Selena. Well, Selena, you asked a lot yesterday and it wasn't about relationships. We got Zenka. Who else is in the chat? Anyone else have a question? Again, if you guys want to work on your energy healing, Reiki, whatever you need, like just check out the site, like www.christythecrystalindigo.com. Oh, that's how you do it. I want to pin the comment though. Selena, you can make the change. Like you can, like at the end of the day, whatever, like you know how you're being pulled to more fitness and spirituality, that's a gift. You do know that, right? So I'll pull out this deck for you guys real quick. Any deck y'all need, I got it. Under the sun, you hear me? And so for you, Selena, if that's what's really like pushing you, that's not just you, but that spirit, you know, telling you what your calling is. All right. So in 15 minutes, we're going to end this chat, okay? All right. All you got to do is just really practice on what it is, right? On what it is that you're being called to do. Now, in my hands, so if I'm lying, I'm flying. So, Selena, first, like, this is the Life Purpose Oracle cards, okay? By Doreen Virtue. So this talks about practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. No problems, Zenka. Thank you. Spread the word. I'm all for it. Counseling, right? This is for you, Selena. So you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. So this is giving you clues that you're also an empath, right? And so what you're trying to do is all around in that area. You also got career change, okay? So you're on the right path. You are embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Say less, right? And your overall energy, what did I tell you yesterday? Healer, right? So you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So again, you have the M's, especially on both hands. That's your path. You just have to choose if you want it or not. Happy, your spiritual gifts. You say you don't know or you're unsure. Spirit, source, angels, Isis. Boom. Happy, leadership. This is what we've been talking about for 2 days. Take the lead, right? So it says, take charge of this situation. You need to take charge of this situation, not in your divine counterpart's hand, but you, because you are the leader. You are the divine feminine. You are the healer. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Okay? Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. This also talks about sound healing as well. So you may get into the singing bowls, tunes, chakra music, etc. All right. Books. You may write a book in regards to your experience. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books, right? So teaching others as well. Thank you, Aaliyah J. Thank you. Who else wants one? If you want any kind of inkling on what you're supposed to do in regards to your life path and purpose mission. Aaliyah J. Keep coming out. Aaliyah J. I'm doing yours right now. No problem, no problem, Selena, no problem. Aaliyah J. Again, all of you guys, we're on the same wavelength because you keep getting identical cards. You are on the right path, Aaliyah J. Okay? You are on the right path, so stop doubting yourself. Keep doing what you are doing because it's working. All right? And remember, it's happening for you, not to you. Books, again, a lot of you guys are going to be editors, writing books, you know, in regards to spirituality, however it resonates. Again, you can connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. We also have teaching, right? Spiritual teacher or however it resonates for you. And it says you inspire young people to learn. However you want to incorporate that with your life purpose mission, that's how you will do it. You also got the overall energy as a healer. Again, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others, right? Y'all let me know what you think about that. Zenka. Yeah, you see how your cards are your cards? And usually I do the layout already laid out for my channel, Zenka. But here I'm doing it right in front of you where you're seeing it for yourself. Zenka. Again, with this, some of you guys have something with these books. Zenka, you have no problem, Aaliyah. Time to decide. Remember what we talked about yesterday, making that decision. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, okay? Writing, okay? So we have you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write, okay? Creative expression. So this is telling me you're creative. So you have to be like a star seed. What's the other one? Rainbow child. You have to be somewhere around there. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. They're saying rainbow. So you got some rainbow essence. Look up rainbow, rainbow indigo, rainbow child, because there's a golden child, there's rainbow children. Books. You connect to your life purpose through the involvement of books. Third time this has come out, right? You guys let me know in the messages below how this resonates for you. All right. Who else is here that wants one? I did Selena, I did Zenka, I did Aaliyah, I did Happy. Again, my Cash App is in the title. My PayPal information is below any one of my videos in the description box. Or you can follow me on Chrissy the Crystal Indigo on Instagram, okay? I want to connect with all of you guys. Like when this class starts, if you're interested in joining the class, let's get it cracking because it's going to be a beautiful experience. All right? Beautiful experience. Who else wants one? This is for your life purpose. Anybody else? We're working out. Y'all got me hungry. I'm about to tip up some food when I get done with this live. This is one thing about the spiritual gifts. Oh my God, you get so hungry. Man, because your energy is just pulled. We have 8-8 there, okay. Who else wants a career read? Or are you guys still like shocked? Medium, cards, hands. You guys are going to be doing some amazing things. Happy, I want you to go to my website, www.christinakizer.com, and I want you to look at all of my services because I explained that and I told you guys that today. And I told you what steps you guys have to do it in because of the energy, right? You need to work. You need energy healing or Reiki first before you do an Akashic record or a past life regression because you need to get your energies in alignment. And for all of you who are here, you need Reiki every 3 months because you're going through different, like your DNA is changing. You're becoming allergic to a lot of different foods that you weren't allergic to before. You need to be taking super B vitamins, B12, horsetail. There's a lot of herbs that you need to be taking as well. Check out my site. It's www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, and then my Etsy shop is Chrissy Crystal Indigo. That's my handle. Whatever you need, go over there, type it up. Whatever you need, I'm here. Crystals, herbs, whatever. I take care of all of you guys. All right. Anyone else? Yeah, Selena, because I've been through it. And when I went through my journey, all I ever got was, whatever you need to know is right inside you. Like, I'm like, how am I supposed to know what? And like, you already know. Like, I was like, I have to go, like, I got different messages from different people. And I just started putting everything together. And then I started talking to my auntie who grew up in Arkansas. and you know, she came with the rest. But it was a struggle. That awakening that I went through, I was like an inch eye, private eye. I was a detective going through it. And so, you know, you know, you gotta believe in yourself. This card I wanted to show too, and this card, yeah. You gotta believe in yourself. All right. So no one else want one, right? I'm doing this for Kay. So first card out, energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So me, you know, Kay and I have talked about that before. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So for some of you, you don't even believe that you're magical, right? And so, say for example, yesterday, you guys witnessed, excuse me, with your own eyes, person after person that asked me something, and every time I was like this, like clockwork. And to others, they'll be like, how did this person do that? We're all aligned to each other. We're all each other's soul sisters and soul brothers. You will be able to do the same thing too. But again, this didn't come overnight. Like your gifts, whenever spirit source divine feels you're ready to completely dive into it, that's when you get them. You'll get little like nuggets here and there to put, you know, plant the seed to show you what you're capable of doing. But then it's on you after that. When you're like focused, spirit's like, I got you, I got you. When you're going through it, you're not going to be bombarded with all of your spiritual gifts when you're already, excuse me, dealing with something else. It's too much on you, okay? So, okay, trust, right? So trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Then we have body work. It says your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Okay? And so freedom wanted to come out. You are free to do what you choose. And then your overall energy, we have you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Okay? Hold on, I just saw something. Yeah, my family is from what's that little one? You may have known your family may know them. No, you're in Little Rock. We're in Helena. That's where ours from. Helena. And so my great granddaddy was like he owned like acres and acres and acres of land, and like that's how where they all grew up in Helena, Arkansas. And again, like, you know, back in the day in the 1800s, that's where some of the Native Americans were, right? That's how he met my grandma. So, anybody else have any other questions before I end the chat? Because tonight, while y'all all were sleeping last night, I still was up till 5 in the morning. And then we'll get on tomorrow too. Anyone else wants a life purpose reading before I dive off the channel? And again, don't be shy. Email me about the classes. I'm going to post tomorrow the exact dates and times of the courses for the students. And I'll put a syllabus up before the end of the week and tell you what you need for class. And if you're dedicated and you're ready, that's it. Anyone else wants one before I end the chat? We got 1 minute. And you don't have to be in front. Well, you guys know that already. You don't have to be in front of me to do an energy healing or to get Reiki or any of that. I do it distant as well. I send you notes of what you need to work on. I send you crystals that you need to get. It's the whole process. Happy Easter, Anna. Love and light. Have fun with your DM. She got a twin flame healing too. Tell you, these hands, they work. Okay. Anyone else? Before I end it, last call, last call. Do you want a soul purpose card? Jazzy Ma, I'll do you before I get off the live. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Congrats, Jazzy Ma. She also just dived into her life purpose as well. Like she saw, she felt, she did. She has her shop open. Like, go check it out if you're on the East Coast. If you go to my page, Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, I'm right. Like she, her whole promo, her business, everything is there. Doing that healing work, body work. Go check it out. Okay. So Jazzy Ma, I have, regardless of what we know you already know how to do, this is coming out for you tonight. Talk to your angels, okay? And so it says, instead of worrying, ask divine guidance. Ask for divine guidance, okay? And we have books. The same thing. They all been getting this book card. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books, okay? We have counseling as well. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. We all be feeling like counselors, right? Time to decide, okay? And so, make a decision based on your heart's true desire, okay? And under that, energy healing. So, Jazzy Ma has those hands. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Aditi, if you want to get on tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. EST, got you, smooth selling. I can answer all those questions. We're just ending it. All right, we're ending the live. So again, if you guys want, you can follow me on Chrissy the Crystal Indigo on my Instagram. If you want to inquire about readings and bookings, you can email me there. And that's all I have for tonight. I'll be on again, Tarot After Dark, tomorrow. We'll start it with doing the healing first, and then we'll dive into purpose cards and the tarot. And we can just ask questions. 8:30 EST. Or we can do 9. We can do 9 p.m. EST. That's better because I have a session at 7. Okay? And yeah, if you want, like, I do mediumship based readings, but I don't even use the cards. They ask me a question and I just, whatever comes, you know. I got you guys. Again, that information will be below in this description box as well from this video. So I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon, okay? Take care.